It's been a blessing in 1,000 ways. It's been hard. I have an 8-year-old grandson that I've never held in freedom, never. He was born 2 months after I came to prison. I should have gone home last month. I could go home today if they overturned this one count. But
this call is from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, I love the Lord. I love my country. I'm trying to help. And I think all the stuff we have posted on 2 Peter 3 would help. These people, the thing they fear the most is light. And all Gideon had in the book of Judges was 2 weapons, light and noise. Shine the light, make a lot of noise, and the enemy started fighting each other. That's what I'm praying here. The IRS agents in my case need to be completely investigated, start to finish. The judges need to be completely investigated. If they did nothing wrong, okay. But Congress impeaches judges if they don't rule according to good behavior. They rarely do that. But the Constitution says they're appointed for life during good behavior. Okay, well, check the case out.
Well, Kid, I get tears in my eyes, not so much for you, but for all the other innocents they're persecuting, for the unborn, for the fact of how they don't have death lists for our veterans of do not treat and nobody gets in trouble. The evil is intensifying. Is our country beginning to come under judgment?
I fear it is, brother. If any country ever deserved the judgment of God, it's America. We had a wonderful founding, amazing blessings from God, and we have spit in his face, and we've done so many things against his law that I fear. Well, the Bible says, for the transgression of the land, many are the princes thereof. Because we're wicked, we've got this huge bureaucracy. So God's giving us what we deserve, and it's sad. So I appreciate what you guys do to try to turn it around. I'm in the same boat. I think righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. All I've ever tried to do for 46 years is win souls and tell people live for God.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
You have 60 seconds, Kit, there from your political prison. You've got 60 seconds. Final words.
Okay, what people can do is deluge Congress. Now, this judge had said, please write to me and let me know what you think about Kent Hovind should this, on this one count he was found guilty of. I don't know that it'll make any difference, but Judge Casey Rogers, number 1, North Palafox, Palafox in Pensacola, 32501. And just say, Judge Rogers, please let Kent go home. It's been 100 months. Just go home. We still think we're going to win the case. We can always go on appeal, but Congress needs to stop some of these stupid laws. They need to simply abolish the IRS. What do we need them for? Just shut them down. We didn't have them until 1933. Just stop. Okay? But if not, at least investigate them. Look what they did in my case. Classic example of everything going wrong with our justice system.
And there you go. He's now back sleeping on the floor in a giant mass of stinking inmates. And I don't say they're stinking people. You just know it stinks in there. And a guy with no criminal record, school teacher, did nothing wrong. And the so-called left, it's why I detest them. They are the opposite of a liberal, the opposite of Thomas Jefferson, the opposite of freedom. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. That's how the First Amendment begins. And you've got a preacher who was successful, who they feared, who was getting really big, and he wasn't even making a lot of money. He took $400,000 out for the entire ministry over 2 years. Folks, he had films that were selling millions of copies. He was airing them for free all over the world. He had different groups giving them out free. He wasn't charging, in many cases, books for children. It's the First Amendment, and the left didn't like it as they put him in prison. They'll put everybody in prison. They're not playing games. Do we still have Mark Adams sitting there listening to that?
He's on the line, sir.
Mark, I mean, I literally got tears in my eyes hearing that. Not so much for Kent Hovind, but it was how cheerful he was and how nice he sounded. Sounded like, Jimmy Stewart in It's a Beautiful Life or A Wonderful Life. But just to know that they're doing this now to thousands of people, and on MSNBC they brag and say, yeah, we're arresting people for their speech. We're going to shut the Tea Party down. I mean, these people are brazen, totalitarian, flaming crooks. They're not even liberals. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. Final comments on the Kent Hovind situation, Mark.
Well,
Alex, you just referred to the stench of the prison complex that Dr. Hovind is subjected to. Speaking of foul stenches, one of the prosecutors in Pastor Hovind's first trial was U.S. Attorney John Atchison. He's the one who is reported to have vigorously pursued a federal indictment against Dr. Hovind. Now, Hovind was convicted in January 2007. Shortly after his conviction, the U.S. Attorney, John Atchison, assumed room temperature when he voluntarily removed himself from the gene pool. Here's what happened.
We're going to talk about, when we come back, I forgot this, the guy that went after him, this is the cult, was going to have sex with a little girl. I forgot about that. Oh, my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. We just put up the Wikipedia. We'll put up articles about it. We're going to finish up another segment with Mark Adams. It's just, it's scary, folks. And it's evil demons like that using the system. It's not even the whole system itself.
This hour brought to you by InfidelBodyArmor.com. When it hits the fan, don't be left without the body armor that will save your life. With prices starting at just $374.99 and ships free. Get yours at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Just won't quit.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Slingbow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of Slingbow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. So many other formulations out there contain toxic ingredients, synthetic additives, and even GMOs. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. For a limited time, get 25% off on this introductory offer. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139. That's InfoWarsLife.com.
It's very easy to be a criminal. All you need to burglarize a home is one simple household tool, a pair of scissors. If your home security system can be compromised by a criminal using scissors, then you're making it easy for them. Almost every home security system, even those sold by big-name companies, has a weakness: the phone line. You shell out $1,500, get locked into a long-term contract, and think you're safe. But a burglar can destroy your alarm in seconds with one snip. And when a burglar cuts your phone line, you're defenseless. Simply Safe Home Security is the smarter choice. Built by Harvard engineers, Simply Safe uses a wireless connection to call the cops. Scissors can't cut it. And that means your home stays safe. 24/7 professional monitoring is under $15 a month with no contract. Simply Safe Home Security keeps you safer than the other guys for half the cost. Protect your home with the alarm you can trust. Simply Safe. Go to simplysafedefense.com now for an exclusive 10% offer. That's simplysafedefense.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we broadcast worldwide. Tons of news. They're back with the ammo ban and more as we continue to raise the alarm for free people everywhere. In the third hour, we'll also open the phones up on any of the subjects, including Kent Hovind and what we just broke down earlier with him on air. Mark Adams is a champion and working with the former Congressman Henson, who's too ill to go on air, to write a book and expose all of this. But there's hearings in Congress. This stuff is serious. The IRS admits they put innocent people in prison. They claim they're going to stop. Not until the private Federal Reserve's not running it. Not until political operatives can't do this. I had forgotten that the prosecutor in the case of Hovind and others, well, we'll get to that in a moment. It's just too incredible. John David Roy Atchison was U.S. attorney in Florida's Northern District, assistant attorney who gained notoriety when he was arrested on suspicion of soliciting sex from a 5-year-old girl. So we'll talk about that briefly in a moment and put bookends on this. So that's the type of folks that want to put innocent preachers in jail. Boy, I feel sorry for his soul right now, let me tell you. But, but continuing, please support the broadcast. We stand in the face of the enemy. And I'm not whining about it. Every fiber of me wants to just fight tyranny. I'm so sick of it and so sick of parasites and scum and evil people hurting good people. But it is your financial support that makes it all possible. And you've got a commitment from me that I will fight as hard as I possibly can and put my whole will towards warning people about the entire spectrum of evil coming down on this world. But we need you to buy the products at InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com. And I said earlier, promo code SUPER to get 10% off everything at InfoWarsStore.com. We've never done 10% off everything if memory serves. Never. I'm just doing it. 10% off, and thanks to all of you. We've never been more successful with you supporting us at InfoWarsStore.com. So why not go to the next level and fund this operation to the next level, satellite, TV, you name it. We are months away if the support comes in. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com at checkout. Promo code SUPER. And you get 10% off stuff already discounted like DNA Force, 30% off. Or a free bottle of the Ancient Defense when you get it with the X2 Nascent Iodine. Well, there's 10% off that. 10% off already with the discounts. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. But it really is epic, Mark. When you get into reality, I'd forgotten the group of scum that convicted him. Tell us in the minute or two we have left, because it's in the news, about the gentleman that was persecuting Dr. Kent Hovind, Mark Adams.
Yes, that John Atchison, the U.S. attorney. It was on September 16th, 2007, about 8 months after he railroaded Pastor Hovind to prison. He was arrested at the Detroit Metropolitan Airport. He flew to there from Georgia to solicit sex from a 5-year-old girl. And according to the news accounts, he bought her some presents. He had a doll, he had a pair of earrings, and he also had a jar of petroleum jelly in his possession.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was the next month, October 2007, he committed suicide by hanging himself in his prison cell.
And we always hear about these Homeland Security guys trying to get on planes to go have sex with kids. I mean, it's truly sick. There's a large guild of them in there, we know. And, of course, I apologize. I'm teleprompter free. I'm always fighting tyranny, so I forget things. And I apologize, everybody. Congressman Hansen died last year. I remember when he couldn't come on about 2 years ago, so you came on. I didn't know he died. So, Mark, I apologize for that. What a great man. We should have you back on soon to eulogize Mr. Hansen, Congressman Hansen.
Thank you for the airtime, Alex.
You bet. Yeah, I didn't even know that. It's just so many great men have fallen, and I'm just too busy on the front line. It's like the Alamo swinging muskets to even pay attention, so I apologize for that. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Third hour straight ahead. We'll get the number out. Your calls.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Using unparalleled research in the development of a synergistic formulation based around the key concepts of super oxygenation, the next level in cleansing is here. With key ingredients backed by real clinical studies, the new Oxy Powder, available through InfoWars Life, was invented during Dr. Group's research on the toxification of our bodies. Many herbal colon cleansers are harsh on the body and contain cheap and potentially dangerous ingredients, oftentimes full of synthetic fillers, GMOs, additives, or worse. hours. Gently start cleaning your body with easy capsules that start working while you sleep. Oxy Powder does not require time off work, and there's no need for bad-tasting concoctions. Instead, Oxy Powder slowly releases monoatomic oxygen into the intestinal tract and body. Experience the astonishing cleansing power of superoxide and ozonide technology. Go to InfoWarsLife.com or InfoWarsStore.com to get started with Oxy Powder, or call 1-888-253-3139.